I hope you're doing well. It is a day where it's snowing where I'm at, as you should be able to see. Hopefully, you can see. Um, I know I have this on Rumble, but it says I'm able to do YouTube, and I'm not sure what YouTube channel it's on. Um, I got a couple channels. I have, um, yeah, I have my paranormal channel. I have my uh, just a random chat deal. Um, and I also, it's a possibility that it's going to the channel that I do mostly drones on, um, which is okay if that's the way it is. That happens. Um, I'm hoping that you guys could hear me and see me all right. I just got done working. Gonna be heading home. But I thought maybe for those of you that don't live in winter wonderland like I do, you guys will be able to see some of my winter mess here. You gotta love lunch hour. Gotta let me go. All right. These guys were nice enough to let me go. This is the infamous roundabout in Warren, Pennsylvania. Everybody was so dead set against this, and in all reality, it really is not that bad. People just had to get used to driving in it, is all. If I figure out how to add guests to these on on Rumble to do this, I'll probably bypass StreamYard where I normally use to go live and do Rumble, because Rumble can be a lucrative platform. If you get enough viewers, you're able to read host. The host is able to read ads and get a couple pennies for each viewer. Then some are up to like $30. Other view are you have enough viewers and such, you could earn up to $250 cap. But that's stuff I have to figure out because I'm doing live shows, live interviews, paranormal related content on some of my channels, and that would be what I would try to stream. Yeah, some good sized potholes there. This is the kind of weather where you want to have chili or beef stew or good stew or something. I'm gonna have beef stew for dinner tonight. I cheated today. Normally I round up my own meat and do all that. I'm feeling lazy today. I just bought the canned stuff. Roads right now are not too bad. They've been able to keep up with them pretty good. It was hit and miss sometimes. This live stream is nothing more than just to kind of say hey and let you guys see the winterness. Woo, little slide there. yeah, like I said, for the most part, they've been able to keep up on it. Um, they're really not calling for a lot of bad snow and such that I'm aware of, but the temperatures are supposed to get pretty high. Um, or not high, I'm sorry, but pretty low. It's supposed to be like tomorrow, high of like 10 and low of 1. Right now, my car is saying it's 19. See, now the dangerous part now for drivers is the wind. We have, well, the wind advisory should have been done um, right around now, but we have blowing wind, which is like just cutting across these roads, causing all kinds of possible trouble. Hopefully, you guys could see me. I did a live earlier on my StreamYard, and I guess the camera wasn't working till like 3/4 of the way to work. I got about here, and it started working, going the opposite direction. Which you got, I was able to be heard. You got people could listen to me, but they couldn't see. So here I am saying, yeah, look at that. Look at these roads. They're not good. They're not great. And people are probably like, what are you talking about? Finally, somebody was nice enough and spoke up in the comments section and say, hey, your camera's not working. So I was able to kind of turn the camera off and on, and it worked. I guess it brought it up. So long day of work. I don't know. I go to work I leave my house at 3:30 in the morning to make it work on time, or close to on time. Probably should really leave the house about 3:15, but 3:30 is early enough. um, yeah, 3:30 is early enough. Most time, I'm generally on time. If I leave about 3:25, it's not that big deal. I'm within a minute or two. If I leave about 3:35, I get about 8 to 10 minutes behind. But since I don't have a major topic to talk about, how about one that's been kind of going on my Facebook feed? Is I belong to one, well, not belong, I'm actually independent politically. And I lean towards one side a little more these days. And I find it entertaining that some of the people I associate with, such on Facebook, and this isn't just one political party side, it seems to be both, or most. And their side is always right, no matter what. And you sit and you watch them, and they're the ones that are always right. Their side never misreports stuff. Their side has all the facts, and the rest is opinions. And it's kind of humorous, but kind of crazy when you think about it. When you find yourself always being the winner of arguments, the odds are you're not truly the winner. People are just tired of arguing with you because you never admit that you're wrong. And, I try to personally, I try to personally at least say, I don't know enough about this, or I have not seen that, so that's a possibility. I might not say I'm wrong, but I'm willing to at least entertain the idea that I don't have all the information. And it's quite possible that maybe I don't have enough information. You know what I mean? But this goes for all parties. It's not just Democrat or Republican doing this, though they would be the ones that quick to point the finger. But all parties do that. Nobody wants to be wrong. That just gets a little rough sometimes because somebody has to be wrong, or at least have the thought that maybe there's multiple sides to the story and both sides are right. You know what I mean? It just seems like nobody's willing to take that route. And no, I'm not trying to say that makes them worse, or if you take that route, you're the bigger person. It's just, we could start doing more of that. I think the world would be a little better place, don't you? Doesn't necessarily have to always be I'm 100% right, and anybody that disagrees can go jump off a bridge. And the other thing that I always shake my head about is people that claim the other people are stupid. No, most of them are not. Yes, there's stupid people on both sides. Don't get me wrong, there is. But most of them are not stupid. They just get one side of the story, and that's their view. Right or wrong, that's what they see. That's what they get. And so that's how they base it. And that's the fault of the algorithms. And not that they're wrong, the algorithms, they feed us what we want to see. They're not gonna, the company like YouTube, Facebook, and such is not gonna be very successful if every time you log in, you see stuff that you hate. It just doesn't work that way. So the more you click like, the more you comment on stories that you like, the more you watch videos of things you like, that's all you're gonna see, which is the way that's programmed. And I can't blame them for programming it that way. But it doesn't let you see the whole picture. And social media or news outlets and such are no longer news outlets. They're now parties of propaganda for either side. At least that's my view. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but it is what it is. The roads are a lot better than they were this morning when I came to work. All this was just covered with snow and ice. I don't know if it's wet like that, because they've been salting the roads, putting anti-skid and such down. It's okay. It's when it starts freezing back up, well, now we got issues. Because it's definitely cold enough to freeze back up. My car says 18. But they know what they're doing. The people that are taking care of the roads, they know how long this stuff will last on the roads before they have to get back out. Oh, hey guys, I didn't realize that they were. I just see the chats now. Hopefully, you guys are still here. Um, sorry. Hey, Jay. Hey, Angel. Um, yeah, the weather. It's. I drove not too far from your place, so I hope you guys don't mind my rambling. Uh, I thought I was kind of out here talking to myself, just shouting my information out to the world. But yeah, you guys get to deal with this weather like I do. I know this wind is horrible out here. So I'm assuming that this must be on the Warren Area Society of Paranormal page on YouTube. I wasn't sure which one it went to be honest with you. I wasn't sure if it went to the one of my other channels or to the Warren Area Society channel. Tell you the truth, I was kind of hoping it would go to my just a chat because this isn't paranormal related. But it's fine. These guys get to see it this time. You guys are still on. I'm gonna need you guys to be on the show one of these days. You guys always bring an interesting twist to stuff. But I don't know how to bring people on here to another thing I seen on here is somehow you're supposed to be able to have callers, and I don't know how that works. Saying caller queue is closed. Not that anybody wants to call me. Okay, so I guess I just share the link out like I would on StreamYard. Go from there. I'm gonna have to check into that because StreamYard's getting expensive and they're not really giving us much benefits. This area, I try to be really more careful in because of the fact that this is where I flipped my car a couple of years back. That was a bad morning. Being on your head at 4 o'clock in the morning is never fun. Well, I'm sure there's reasons for you to be on your head that's fun, but you know, it is what it is. we won't get into all that kind of stuff on here. But yeah, this part of my road, this road, is always very slick and icy. It doesn't get a lot of sun, so it gets pretty touch and go. Hopefully, I'm still alive because I know that area is a little hard pressed too. Yeah, this wind is brutal. Yeah, so according to Rumble, with this setup, I should be able to stream to YouTube, to Twitch, to Facebook, and Rumble all in one shot. Which, and there was supposedly, whoa! Did you guys see that? That was close. I'm gonna have to clip that down, huh? Woo! I don't know if anybody's seen that, but that truck almost got a deer. Yeah, it's not very often during the day you got that issue, but it does happen, as you can see. Woo! That would have been something. Thankfully, they were paying enough attention where they didn't hit that deer. Thankfully, the roads were clear enough, too. I'm going to have to see if I can clip that down. That was crazy. That deer was fast as boy. Yeah, I don't generally get this close on cars when it's this kind of weather. I don't know why he slowed down like that. Maybe checking his underwear. Like I said, hopefully I can clip that down for a short. Maybe you decided to slow down just in case there's more out there. Well, folks, it's getting to the point where I'm just about home. So I'm going to wrap this up. I pretty much trust people, but if I could save myself the headache of some of those people out there that would want to try to find me by stopping a minute or two early, then so be it. So I really appreciate you guys stopping in. Jay and Angel, I'm sorry I didn't see your messages before I did. I guess that's one thing that I wouldn't like about Rumble is, as I know, you cannot bring messages up on the screen. I could pin it, I guess, for 1 minute. Yeah. But other than that, I like the concept of it. I suppose you keep going through and but anyways, like I said, I'm going to end this live stream. As always, stay spooky, my friends. For the paranormal side, the other side, I'll see you later.